Hi guys, it has been a long time. It has been a long time since I have done one of the videos that I'm about to do for you. I no longer have babies in diapers. It's been quite some time. However, if you have followed me from the beginning, you would know that I love Jujube bags. The functionality of them, the interior organization, the fact that they are antimicrobial, you can wash them. I love them. So over the years of me not having children in diapers anymore, I've actually never really left Jujube bags. The ones that I still had, I really tried to make functional for me as a purse. Some of them, I wasn't quite able to work it well, like the BFF. I loved the BFF, and if you've seen all of my BFF packing videos before, you would know that of all Jujube, the BFF was my very favorite diaper bag. Hands down, there you go. However, I no longer needed that style anymore. Now don't get me wrong, I love the backpack style, but I just no longer needed the BFF. It no longer fit my needs, even though I really wanted it to. I actually bought one maybe a year and a half ago. I was like, you know, I can still make this work as a purse. No. So I actually ended up reverting back to my trusty, time and true, tested, you ready for this? My bee hip. So if you had seen my previous hip videos way back when, I always carried the pretty tweet version, the pretty tweet collar pattern of the bee hip, and I absolutely loved it. But then I got excited crazy one day, and then I turned my bee hip into a mini hip, and so I liked that for a little while, but the hobo bee sort of replaced that need for a mini hip. I have tried to carry the hobo bee as a purse, but even though I'm a mom now and I'm not carrying all the diapers and stuff, I still actually needed more room, because whether you're a mom who has kids in diapers or your kids are out of diapers, you're still sort of carrying the things that you would normally carry in a diaper bag, except diapers and maybe, I don't know. So anyway, I am going to, enough rambling, I'm going to show you what I have still been carrying in my bee hip. I've been using this same bee hip for the longest time. I actually have another bee hip in the Onyx Blossoms that I carried so much that I ruined the elastic on the sides of the bottle pockets, and it's quite faded now. But I'm really excited to get my hands on the Jujube Be Classy that they introduced last year, and as soon as that comes in the mail, I will give you my review for it. So here we go. I'm going to show you how I have still been using the Jujube Be Hip as a purse as a mom with no children in diapers. So if you want to see that, stay here, okay? So if any of you have been Jujube moms from the beginning, I've been a Jujube mom, a pink lady, for 6 years now. Yeah, 6 years. So you may not recognize this bag, but this is actually the Jujube Be Hip. And it actually, when you, I don't know if you know who Maya is, but Maya used to do comparison and contrast of bags, and then she would see how much you were able to stuff in one bag compared to one bag. And the Bee Hip actually was very comparable to the BFF, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, I wanted to show you, I mean, no one really uses these anymore. They're sitting in the backs of closets, unused and unloved, and that makes me so sad, because I still use my Bee Hip. This has been my go-to purse for probably, let's see, probably a year now. Now, I tried a couple of other purses. I tried tote styles. I really wanted to get a whipping post tote, but I just couldn't justify that expense, because in the end of the day, I need inside structure and organization. So I've been just keeping on with my Bee Hip. So now the Bee Hip has a flap just like the Bee All did, but there's no picture pockets. So it has that flap. You can, it doesn't really have any tote handles, but you can make this handle shorter, which I've just never needed to. I've always either wore it crossbody or just on one shoulder. 2 bottle pockets just like all the other ones, front pockets, inside pockets, and now I am going to take you over here and help you to take a look inside to sort of see how I've packed it, and then I'll go through and then I will show you what I have in here and where I sort of situated everything, okay? So as you can see, this is the inside of my bee hip. It has 2 mesh pockets on this side, and is there another one in here? No. So 2 mesh pockets right here that go down to the end of the bag, and they actually begin about a little over halfway. And then there's also a zipper pouch right here. And then up here is the normal tech pouch, and I will show you that in a little bit. But I just sort of wanted to show you the inside of the bag real quick. And now I will go through what I have in each of these bits so you can see how much it does carry. And it does still have the change pad bag, but the change pad part, but I actually don't use it. I use it for other things. So anyway, I'm going to now show you what I keep in here as a mom of children no longer in diapers. Okay, so you're still here with me. That's great. That's great. Let's get into this because this is such an underrated bag and I love it. So here on the side bottle pockets, I actually only keep a 9-ounce swell, and this is actually for my 3-year-old. My 6-year-old and my 10-year-old, they actually carry their own hydro flask bottles. Yeah, they have no problem carrying their own, but sometimes my Emmy Lou gets really lazy and she's, Mommy, can you carry my bottle? So I delegate one of my bottle pockets to hold her 9-ounce swell. Otherwise, I don't carry much for my children, at least my older ones. So the other side bottle pocket, I actually have washi tape in it. You never know when you might need washi tape. On the side here, I have my Bath & Body Works hand bag. So in the back part, which is typically used as that changing pad spot, I have this super old mesh shuttle that I have had since the beginning. It's that, what was that print called? Perky Perennials? Daisy something? I don't remember. But I've had this since like the beginning, like 6 years. And this thing has been amazing. It still looks brand spanking new. I have used this thing to put diaper, like a cloth diaper messes in, to put dirty, wet clothes from being out during the day. I have used it to hold snacks. Of course, I have washed it in between. I have used this thing for so many things. I mean, and it's still held up beautifully and perfectly, and it's something that I always keep in my bag because inevitably out of 10 trips, 4 times I will need this. Now some people will say, well, you can't you just use a plastic bag? Yeah, but why would I since I have this? Makes sense, right? I thought I had something else in here, but I guess I don't. That's all I have in back there. So I'm going to open the flap now, and as I am pulling things out, I'm going to try and give you an idea by changing the camera angle to show you where I'm pulling it out from. So I hope you like that. It's going to take me a little bit of editing, but I'm doing this for you guys because I love you and because you've been with me since the beginning, and why wouldn't I? Yeah? Alright, so dun da da da, we are going to start right here at the 2 pockets in the front. Now I love these 2 pockets in the front because one of them I use specifically for my things that I need to reach for all the time, and the other one is specifically for the things that I need to reach for my daughters all the time. Now my son, God love him, he's no longer with us, and I didn't mean it like that. He's actually in Air Force basic training right now. Can you believe it? My son is a man. Be a man, you must be swift as the coursing. Okay, so right now I'm just keeping like the things that I reach for the most for my 3 daughters in here, and that would be a Tootsie Pop, apparently, to momentarily quiet a screaming mouth. Sometimes when we're out, somebody will, even though we bring our own water bottles everywhere, I actually have a 40-ounce hydro flask that I bring everywhere. My husband brings us 32 ounce. My 2 oldest daughters, Eily and Emmy, they have 24 ounces. And we're using this swell for Emmy until it dies because I did not pay for this swell to just be like, oh, I'm going to buy a hydro flask. No, we're going to use it until it's dead. So, but sometimes we go out and for whatever reason someone ends up with a plastic bottle of water. So I bring this because my 2 younger ones, it's easier for them to to use, and it just actually came from like a regular Sport Cat bottle of water, and I think I've had this for like 5 months, and I wash it, but I think I've had it for like 5 months, and we use it literally once a week, so it's a good thing to still keep in here. Children's nail clippers. This is not a change purse for change. It's actually got my girls' hair ties and some clips in there. Obviously, I am no longer in need of hair ties and clips. This is my daughter's favorite chapstick, which is the Reese's, whatever it is. I have a thing of gum, and I have another hair tie, which I should probably put in there, in the nature of trying to keep my bag organized, which I love because I'm not by nature a very organized person, so I love that this bag helps me stay organized. So over here on this side is where I keep the things that I reach most commonly for myself, and that would be my Smith's Rosebud Salve, which I absolutely love, my Posh Little Snarky hand cream. Now, I'm not like saying go buy Posh. I bought 2 of these a long time ago to support a friend and ended up hating everything else, but I actually like the hand cream, but I'm not gonna like go buy any more Posh hand cream. It was just, it's nice, and I like the smell of Little Snarky. Yeah. I keep tooth flossers because I have weird teeth, and always, if I eat something somewhere, I'm always getting stuff in my teeth. A little charger thing for my Fizz Zone, highlighter and a pen, Burt's Bees chapstick for me. I have some trash and a flattened mint, and my Burt's Bees limp tinted stuff. So yeah. In here, which is like the tech pocket, and this is just like a little cool thing I got a while back. Typically I keep my phone, but right now I have just like a little lens thing for my phone that like I used to do, you didn't see that, like I use when I'm taking cool pictures or whatever, or cool videos. Then I'll put the little lens over my phone, and that's pretty cool. But I really like, and a lot of people don't remember this about these bags, is that this tech fabric can actually be used to clean your screen on your tech as well. And I remember that being like a really big deal when they first started doing this, and people were like, wow, but I don't hear people talk about it anymore. So maybe it's just because I'm old school. But yeah, if you're in a pinch or whatever, or even if you just want to use it all the time, use the tech screen to clean your phone. It works really well, okay? You should just do that. So now I'm going to go inside the bag and show you the things that I'm pulling out, okay? So this is where I start to get camera angly and editing and stuff. Okay, so there's nothing over here. There are no pockets on this side. There's just the 2 mesh pockets right here and this little pocket right here. And the easiest thing, or what I have in here, oh, I forgot I had these. Oh my gosh, it's a extra gum, and it comes in this really cool container, and I was like, ooh, a cool container. I like that. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, though. And then I just have 2 bits of mail that I have to take care of. Okay, so I'm only going to show you as I pull out like the 2 things that are right there. Obviously, you guys know what this is. Okay, this does not have Huggies wipes in it, but I've just had this, and I like it. My other one, I used it until it tore apart, and it was like a year and a half. Even though you no longer have kids in diapers, you will still always find that you need to carry wipes forever and ever and ever now, because we go to a restaurant and we have messy faces, or go to a park and we have messy hands, or at the restaurant again we have messy faces and hands. The husband asks for them, my kids ask for them, I need them sometimes, so I always still carry wipes. I actually have wet ones, like the big old packs of wet ones that you can buy. Not wet ones, there's something around, I don't know. Anyway, this has wipes in it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So, and then I keep my personal planner, which is my beautiful Gillio. And obviously you know what a personal planner looks like. This is also my wallet as well. So that always stays in my bag, and I love that it has a perfect little spot right here that I can easily access it. Okay, so as you see, there's nothing else down there, so just these 2 pockets, and now I'm going to flip the camera around again and just show you what I'm pulling out of these 2 pockets. So here with these last 2 pockets, which I showed you, which start a little around above the middle and go all the way straight down, I keep an Epipen for my 10-year-old daughter. She has extremely severe allergies. This is our 2nd Epipen, and praying to God we don't have to use it. But she has severe allergies to everything that grows outside is trying to kill her. So this is like a must. We cannot leave the house without an Epipen. And I'm just so grateful and thankful that we are still military, so we have TRICARE, because this pen is so freaking expensive with regular insurance. So I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful to God that we are blessed that we have TRICARE, because without this, my daughter would have met possibly a really sticky end and a really unfortunate end about a year ago. So we always keep the Epipen. I also keep A&D ointment in here too, because my two youngest, they're potty trained completely. They're great, but sometimes they don't wipe so well. So I try to wipe my 3-year-old when we're out, you know, at the toilets, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes she just goes with daddy and she wants to wipe herself. So sometimes they still get like, they're like, Mom, oh, I got a rash. So I still carry A&D ointment for rashy pokies and rashy butts. This is something that I love, and you may have seen in my previous, like, long time ago videos. I have had this forever. I actually made this myself. This is what I keep my oils in. Are you an oil mama too? I am totally. This goes in, it goes everywhere with me. So I have pain relief oil. I just have all the oils you could possibly need. This little teeny one is filled with helichrysum oil, which I use sparingly, but we do have it. I have a full bottle of lavender, and then the other ones are just blends that I use a lot for my children. So this is another never leave home without. And then behind that, I just have 2 pads. Over here on this side, I have, this is sort of like a, in the case of something that we may need, at least it's here. I've got a tooth floss, one of those throwaway toothbrushers, a couple extra. This one, do you remember the In a Pickles? This has the entire contents, including a chem light. I don't know why I put that in there. I don't even remember. But this is the entire contents of what was in those In a Pickle bags, but it's in one small thing. And this is just like a blue avocado. It's like a snack bag that you can buy at the PX or wherever, but I just use it as to keep this in there. And I see no need in buying a set piece or something for like that, because this is serving me just fine. This is our actual med pouch that I keep everywhere. If you watched my early videos, you would have remembered. Hold on, I have it. This was in like all of my videos, because this was my, I still have meds in there. This was my previous med pouch. Oh, memories in the corner of my mind. Okay. But yeah, now I have them in here. So it has Neosporin, the spray, and just all the normal junk you have in a med pouch, plus probably some stuff that I don't need, but I have it anyway, because if you're a jujube mom, you understand that, being an overpacker yourself. So what else do I have? That's it. That is it. So that is how I use, is it really it? It is, it's everything. That is how I use my old jujube V-hip still today as my purse. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you'd enjoyed it. Please give me a big thumbs up and let me know if you're one of my older subscribers that has been with me since back in the jujube days. So once I get this new Be Classy, well, not new anymore, it's like a year old. Once I get the Be Classy, I'm totally going to pack it up and use it for a couple weeks, and then I'll do a video and see if it will actually take the place of my B-hip, my beloved B-hip. I've washed this thing like 20 times and it still looks beautiful. It's like the bottom is still in great condition. I mean, what's not to love about jujube bags? I love this bag. Unfortunately, my beautiful Onyx Blossoms, when I was much rougher with, even though it was like my favorite pattern, doesn't look as good. But this one has been serving me fantastically well for all these years. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you an idea of how you can still use jujube bags long after your kids are in diapers. And I wish you guys well. God bless and thank you.